we're getting a bit of a move going at the front. These riders do not want to be involved in what is going on behind. And Josh Tarling on the front, clearly motivated by his performance of the other day. On to the next climb. This is the San Antoniusberg. 230 meters. 11% its maximum gradient. Average is around about 5.4. It's one of those real power climbs. Looks very strong as we make our way up to the line for the first time, crossing the line with 108.5 kilometers to go now. The first lap completed. They're making their way up the finish straight. Just at the front then, it's the Dutch team. Little bit of a skid there by Cadillac. I don't know what happened, but he looked like the front wheel just slid a little bit. Let's just take a little look here at the back. The rider at the back, yeah, almost lost it totally. Because that front group of riders seem to be very, very strong. You can see the size of the peloton. Starting with 173 riders today, is now significantly smaller. The Norwegian team are trying to get some people involved in doing the chasing, and a lot of discussions going on. This gap is diminishing. 33 seconds now. They did have a minute. They're losing a little bit of a momentum at the moment at the midway point of the race. This concerted effort by the Norwegian team is paying dividends. They are really emptying the tanks, trying to bring this race back together. France with now a big effort to try and close this gap. They have made a massive difference. 25 seconds. They've still got a lead intact, but it's starting to look a little bit even more fragile than it did before. And we've got the leading group of riders caught with 32 kilometers to go. They're all looking around, seeing whether they can sneak in. Milan Cadillac still has the legs, so he's in a strong position. Estonia with 2 riders in this front group. They've ridden well. Italy have 1 representative as they make their way up to complete another lap. And the race very, very much stretched. 2 laps to go. Balletta's continued with his move. He was in that original little group that went away just after the merge of the groups was happening. So this is Daniel Schrag and Dario Balletta of Italy. As Great Britain start to up the tempo just a little bit more here. Great Britain want to be in the ascendancy. They don't want to get involved in having to chase hard later. So they're trying to put a rider slightly up the road. In the gap is Simon Dolby of Denmark. Dolby makes it for Denmark, another squad who will not chase now. They will turn away from the Grote Markt and get themselves set up for this race finish. Only 12.5 kilometers to go. The peloton is gambling. Norway realise they need to bring this back together. They've got Perstrand Hagenes. Hagenes is now in that group, which means that Norway will pull off the chase. Dolby flicks the elbow. Hagenes is trying to close the gap for Norway now. He brings back the rest of the group. Now the race comes back together. And now we see Hagenes going on the attack. This is a big acceleration from Hagenes, and Balletta has gone with him. Pickering was unable to respond. And Hagenes now is going for this gold medal. The Norwegian rider, whose team has done so much work today, has ejected everyone from the breakaway. And suddenly everyone else is caught. Here's the moment of the acceleration. Oh, there was a crash round that corner. And the Dolby hit the deck. That is why the breakaway came to a standstill. Dolby crashed. This is Perstrand Hagenes. His team have done so much for him today. And now it's all about time trialing his way to the finish. He has taken advantage of that crash on the run-in. and he has attacked at the perfect moment. Get ready to welcome the junior world champion from Norway, Per Strand Hagenas. Checks around. There is no one there. He can celebrate, he can enjoy the moment. Norway have a world champion. Gregoire looking for the second place. He takes second, and it's a sprint for the line now for the bronze, and it's going to be Estonia who take it with Madis Mikals.